Hello, this is Raviram Anbumani from ITB second year. In this video session, we are going to discuss about the networking devices. So basically, networking devices are the building blocks of computer networks. They are the hardware tools which help different devices such as computers, smartphones, printers, and servers, etc., to communicate with each other and also share data among them and access the internet. So why networking devices are so important? Because they enable us to connect different devices or nodes together to form the network. They allow us to transfer the data across short and long distances. They provide enhanced security using firewalls. They improve the network performance using switches and load balancers. They also make the networks scalable and reliable. So coming to the functions of networking devices, so it allows us to transfer the data across the network. The direction of the data path is determined using routing techniques, and the weak signals are amplified using repeaters. Then for filtering and security purposes, we use firewalls for protecting the data flow, and for accessing the control, that is the allowing or blocking of devices from joining, we use gateways and access points for that. So classification of networking devices are categorized into two types, that is basic devices and advanced devices. Under the basic devices, we have hub, switch, router, bridge, repeater, modem, and NIC, that is network interface card. And under advanced devices, we have firewall, proxy server, load balancer, IDS or IPS, and gateway. So, for instance, think about how you connect your phone to Wi-Fi at home. The small box you see, that is the Wi-Fi router, is a networking device which connects your phone to the internet. So, without such devices, there would be no emails, no video calls, and no online games. That is, literally, there will be no internet access. Okay. So, coming to the hub in computer networks, a hub is the simplest networking device which is used to connect multiple computers or nodes in a local area network, that is within a span of 10 meters. It works at the physical layer, that is the layer 1 of the OSI model. Also, it is known as the multi-port repeater. So the primary operation of a hub is to, or the job is to, or the job of the hub is to receive the data from one device and broadcast it to all other devices connected to the hub in the network. So basically, a hub contains many ports to which multiple nodes in the network are connected to facilitate the data transmission. Working of hub For working of hub, when a device sends data, the hub receives it on one of its ports. Instead of identifying the destination, the hub broadcasts the data to all other ports. That is, the data is transmitted to all the nodes connected in the network. So only the intended recipient, that is the requested node, will process the data, but all other also receive the same data. So this creates a network traffic and collisions. So advantages of hub is that it is very cheap and easy to use. It holds good for small networks. It provides a simple way to connect multiple devices in the network. Coming to the disadvantages of hub, it is not as intelligent as that of switches. So because it cannot determine the destination device, it broadcasts the data to all the device, which leads to the collisions. It offers poor security, that is, any device can capture broadcast traffic, and it is less efficient when compared to switches. Applications of hub. So hub is used in small home or office LANs. It is very useful in network troubleshooting for capturing the traffic, and it is used for connecting multiple devices in a test environment. So if every message you sent in WhatsApp went to all your contacts instead of just one, that is how the hub works. That is, it just broadcasts to all the people in your contact, not the single person you intended. So coming to the switch in computer networks, a switch is a networking device which is used to connect multiple computers or devices within a local area network. Yeah, it is same as that of the hub, but it transfers data to a specific node instead of broadcasting it to all the nodes connected in the network. So it works at the data link layer, that is the layer 2 of the OSI model. It is smarter than hub because it forwards data only to the intended device instead of broadcasting it to all. Yeah, and it improves the efficiency, performance, and security in a network. So Working of a switch is that each device connected to a switch has a MAC address. When data arrives, the switch reaches the destination MAC address. It forwards data only to the specific port or device which match that address. This reduces the unnecessary traffic and prevent collisions. Coming to the advantages, it is more efficient because it sends data only to the internet device. It reduces collisions when compared to hubs. It improves the security because data is not broadcasted to everyone. Also, it is more scalable and easy to expand the network. Also, it supports the VLANs for better segmentation. So, disadvantages of switch is that it is more expensive than hubs. It requires configuration and management for managed switches, and also it is more complex for beginners when compared to simple hubs. Coming to the applications of switch, building LANs in homes, offices, and schools. It is used in enterprise networks and data centers. It is used for network segmentation in the VLANs, and also it is the backbone device for connecting multiple access points or routers. So, for instance, imagine if every WhatsApp message went only to the right person instead of everyone. That is how the switch works. So, this is the main difference between the hub and a switch. So, coming to the router, a router is a network device. A router is also a networking device which connects the different networks together and directs the data packets between them. So, it works mainly at the network layer, which is the layer 3 of the OSI model. Unlike the hubs and switches, which operates within a LAN, routers connect LANs to WANs. That is, it connects small networks to a larger network or the internet. A common example is that the Wi-Fi router used at home to connect devices to the internet is a best example for router. So, working of router is that routers use IP addresses to identify the devices and networks. When a packet arrives, the router checks its routing table. Based on the destination IP, it forwards the packet to the correct next hop, that is, another router or the target device. It uses routing protocols like RIP, OSPF, or BGP to find the best path. For example, when you search Google from your laptop, the router sends a request to the internet, and the reply comes back through it. So this is how the router basically works. And coming to the advantages of router, it connects multiple networks such as LAN to WAN and LAN to internet. It provides security features using firewalls, NAT, and DHCP. It reduces network congestion by choosing the best, shortest, or reliable path. It allows both wired and wireless connections. It also supports multiple devices simultaneously. Disadvantages of router is that it is more expensive than hubs and switches. It increases latency due to the packet inspection and routing decisions. It is more complex to configure, especially when the enterprise, especially the enterprise routers. Applications of router. It is used as home networks. It is used for home networks where the Wi-Fi router connects devices to the network internet. It is used in enterprises for connecting the branch offices through the WANs, and it is used in ISPs, that is the internet for internet backbone routing using BGP, and also it is used in data centers for managing cloud and server traffic. So if the internet is like a city with thousands of roads, then router decides the shortest path to your destination. So coming to the modem in computer networks, a modem which is the short form of modulator and demodulator. It is basically a networking device that converts digital signals from the computer into analog signals for transmission over telephone lines or cable lines, and vice versa. So it works at both physical layer, that is the layer 1, and partly at the data link layer, that is the layer 2 of the OSI model. Without modems, computers could not connect to the internet over traditional telephone or cable networks. So working of a modem. So it involves two processes, that is modulation and demodulation. So modulation is the process of converting the digital data from a computer into analog signals to travel over the phone or cable lines. So demodulation is the process of converting the incoming analog signals back into digital form for the computers. So this process allows long distance internet connectivity through traditional telecommunication lines. So for example, in these days, in the early days, dial-up modems connected PCs to the internet using telephone lines. So coming to the advantages of modem, it provides internet access using existing telephone or cable lines. It supports both wired and wireless connections as well. Uh, uh, Different types. It provides different types for different technologies such as DSL, cable, fiber, and wireless, etc. It is more reliable for long distance communication. For the disadvantages of modem is that depends on line quality and type of modem. The older dial-up modems were extremely slow. It requires proper configuration and maintenance at periodic intervals, and it is not as feature-rich as modern routers. So applications of modem. So it connects home computers to the internet, and it provides a broadband internet access using DSL cable or fiber. It is portable because the wireless modems are used for travel purposes such as USB dongles or MiFi. Internet access in rural areas. It provides internet access in rural areas through the satellite modems. So coming to the repeater in computer networks. A repeater is a networking device used to extend the range of a network by amplifying or regenerating the signals. It basically works at the physical layer, that is the layer 1 of the OSI model. Its main purpose is to boost the weak signals, that is amplification, so that they can travel longer distances without degradation. So it simultaneously reduces the data loss and also supports the weak signals to get amplified. It is very much essential in large networks or long cable connections for better data transmission. So coming to the working of a repeater, uh, when a signal travels a long distance, it loses strength and may become distorted. So the repeater receives the weakened signal, it regenerates it and transmits it at its full strength. So that this allows the network signal to cover longer distances without data loss. So, for example, extending the Ethernet cables beyond the standard 100 meters is done using repeaters. So, types of repeaters. So, repeaters are classified into a few types, namely the analog repeater, digital repeater, and optical repeaters. So, the analog repeater simply amplifies the signals without cleaning noise. It can also amplify unwanted interference. So, in digital repeaters regenerates the digital signals completely and also removes the noise and transmits a clean signal. Optical repeaters are used in fiber optic networks, and it converts optical signals to electrical, amplifies and retransmits the same signal. So coming to the advantages of repeater, either extends the range of networks beyond cable limits. It boosts the weak signal to prevent the data loss. It is a simple device and it is very easy to deploy and maintain. It works transparently without affecting the network setup. So the limitations of a repeater is that it cannot filter the traffic, so it just regenerates the signals. So there is no intelligence because it cannot direct data to a specific device. It is only suitable for small scale extension. For large networks, switches or routers are better. Repeated signals may introduce propagation delay in long networks. Coming to the applications of repeater, it is used for extending the Ethernet LAN cables beyond 100 meters. It is also used for extending the fiber optic communication networks. It amplifies the Wi-Fi signals using Wi-Fi repeaters and extenders. It is used for long distance telecommunication networks. Coming to the gateway in computer networks, a gateway is a networking device which connects two networks using different protocols and allows communication between them. So it basically works at multiple layers of the OSI model, often at a network layer, that is the layer 3 and above. It acts as a translator or a bridge between networks which use different communication protocols. For example, consider a connection between homeland to the homeland to the internet. So this is facilitated using a gateway. Coming to the working of a gateway, gateway simply receives the data from the one network in its native protocol. It translates or converts the data to a format which is understood by another network, that is the second network. It forwards data to the destination network. Then it can also perform security and filtering functions too. So, for example, your home router acts as a gateway when connecting your LAN, that is your home devices, to the internet, that is the WAN. The merits of the gateway is that it connects different types of networks irrespective of the protocol type. It provides protocol translation. It can also perform security filtering and access control, and it further enables communication between incompatible networks. So coming to the limitations of gateway, it is more expensive when compared to simple devices like hubs and switches. It promotes latency due to protocol translation, and also it requires a complex configuration. Applications of gateway. It is used as home. It is used in home routers for connecting. It is used as home routers for connecting the LAN to the internet. It is used in enterprise networks, where it is used for connecting the multiple branches with say, different protocols. It is used in email. So gateways are used for email transfers, and also IoT gateways in smart homes. And IoT gateways are used in smart homes and industrial applications. And the cloud gateways are used for connecting local servers to cloud platforms. Uh, so, uh, so this is all about the networking devices. So we have discussed about several networking devices in this video session. So hope you guys understood. I guess. So thank you guys. That's it. Thank you.